Alright, hello and welcome to another Marvel Snap deck highlight. So the new card, Strange Supreme, just came out, and I live streamed today a bit, messing around with different decks, and I misunderstood how the card worked, but this is the deck that I ended up landing on, deck 20 here. As you can see, I played about 40 games with it, with about a 66% win rate, so it's a pretty good deck. And some people have been asking to see analytics more, win percent, so just want to show that here, and then I'll kind of explain it, how the deck operates in the game. Alright, hopping in to game number 1. So, the reason you saw so many bad decks there is because one, really weird card, but also the fact that I misunderstood how this card worked. I thought he only merged in his lane. Like you would have to play, in this case, right, you'd have to play Strange Supreme here for him to eat the Time Stone. Like you couldn't play him in the middle. That's not how that card works. He just eats anywhere on this on your half of the board, so he can get very large. And because of that, I thought it made sense to put him with a Skaar package, and kind of nailing down how to do the Skaar package was the hardest part. Running him in a normal Skaar deck, he generally didn't get enough fodder to get big enough to discount the Skaar. Pairing him with Thanos to have the stones available, then he can get pretty large, which is what you need. We're going to fill White Hot Room next turn. We're still gonna fill it next. But yeah, as you can see, he gets very large very quickly. Just keep open. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna lose our Soul Stone, which is sad, protecting Thanos. But generally the deck is just play a lot of big things, as Surtur Skaar stuff wants to do. And then, yeah, it's nothing too crazy, really. I guess do this. We're missing 2 stones, so we will not be getting a big Thanos, plus 3 energy. It'll let us play Thanos Crossbones. Won't let us meaningfully play it, but might be able to play Crossbones, right? Andropore is pretty good. Yeah, we'll be able to Crossbones right, Thanos right. If they have Shang, we're susceptible to being Shanged, but that's a risk we have to take. But it looks like they did not have Shang. Or they didn't think we would just play what we'd play right. A lot of people aren't playing this Surtur Skaar Thanos list. It used to be popular a couple months ago, but a lot of people are expecting it to be ongoing, so they don't expect your output range to have these big 10 drops, which you can use to your advantage, obviously. Also, we're playing in top 5k right now. I pushed from like 7k to here. I've been balancing between like 4,500 and 5,250. But yeah, we're kind of somewhere in the middle right now. I will say the other hard thing with this deck was pinning down what big-bodied cards to play, to put in the deck. So we have Crossbones, Cull Obsidian, Sasquatch, and Skaar. The reason for Sasquatch is because you have a lot of games where you can play out a lot of stones, and he can become a 4/3 or a 4 or 3 cost card. And so it makes a lot of sense to have him in there so he can be a cheap, just generically good card. The other reason is I didn't really feel like any of the other 410s felt that good. Looking at cards like Typhoid Mary and a Tomb are the only two left, I believe. Hopefully we pull Strange Supreme or a Soul Space Stone. Either one of those fix that problem. I mean, we have Mind Stone. And yeah, we'll just force the Space Stone, I guess, because we're gonna do it. Probably don't want to fill Butter. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, Typhoid Mary, right, is bad. Atuma is bad because we don't want to be destroying stones. And then that leaves Ares. Ares isn't generally big enough on his own to warrant it. A lot of the time he won't end up winning because your stones will get in the way. And then Just Jones, you're playing so many cards that it's not great to like block off a lane, as you can see, like a lot of cards. Thinking we do this and then hold on the last card in case we pull Reality Stone. Not that it'll really matter. Goal is to win middle right or middle left.
All systems go.
Yeah, I mean, we just lose. Do that for Breaker, I guess. But yeah, we almost assuredly lose if they have Cannonball or Magneto. Just lose. Cannonball's right. He's an ape.
Victory.
I'm stunned. What? I don't understand how that ever is a retreat. That's so insane to me, actually. Even Arrow wins. Like, what? I don't know what they thought I had. Like a Spectrum? I don't know. Very, very strange. Alright, hopping into game 3? Yeah. If you have stones plus Strange on 2, it's like insane. It's actually just so good. It's the equivalent to like the Sam Wilson on 2 like auto snaps in my opinion. It just seems so crazy. We're gonna play Strange middle and then we're gonna Reality Stark because Stark doesn't help us. We're not gonna have a lot of cards on the board. We're gonna be eating all of our cards this game. Based off what I'm seeing, I assume we're going to have a bigger Strange, so it would benefit us to armor middle. Right, we had our Strange down with an eatable card sooner, so it's probable that ours will get bigger. Soulstone space. It was a stone. Yeah. Probably do this. Hope that Ross holds down our right lane. Okay. Not. He was not even close to holding down a lane. Thanos left. Wait, did he eat all the stone? Oh. Well, Thanos right. Okay. I didn't realize we ate all the stones. Matter. I guess it matters for Our Lady of Saint. So we go stone, stone. No, we're going for middle, so that's the most power middle. That gives us +10, right? And protects us from Shang. So yeah, probably do that. I will say I'm not typically a fan of Thanos, but this feels so good to me. Like this like style of Thanos, I guess, I don't know, feels just so strong to me. I am inevitable. Oh nice, it didn't matter what card got hit on our end. Yeah, I was worried with that demon that it was gonna matter if our Power Stone got eaten. He did catch back up to us in power because he was just eating bigger cards than we were, but we were just consistently eating small cards. And right, you can see he's a 2/15 because he's getting the Monster Metropolis buff. Yeah, okay, sure. That's like Morbius level numbers right there. That's insane. And all you're doing is running him in Thanos. Or in this guy's case, running him in with Snow Guard, I guess. Alright, hop into game number 4. Have a good Thanos. Also, my like favorite thing with Thanos is playing him like with all the stones. I think that's such a satisfying experience, and I'm so glad that like it feels like consistent, like possible to do consistently. Like if you have an early Mind Stone, you're like most of the time going to have it, which feels cool. As someone who doesn't play Thanos, these stones are broken as hell, man. Like actually insane. Murder into like Cull, then like stone. I don't have time. They have a Killmonger, which is kind of what I'm afraid of. So I don't really, like, I kind of, these stones have good power on them right now, so I kind of want to keep it that way. If I played 4 stones next turn, I'm thinking about Sasquatch. What if we get our 5th stone? What if we get all the stones? That'd be kind of... They are holding on to that Killmonger. Or they don't have it in hand. What if we just Skaar? Or we Crossbones, Time Stone. Do this. This. course. That's where the Killmonger comes in. Venom left? No. Oh, yeah. You have a Cosmo? How many cards do they? Okay, their death is for sure free. The Wolverine going left means they probably just go like null death. I feel like they go death left, null middle. Fuck.
Power must be controlled.
Oh man, we could have won. No. I didn't think they'd have Shang. My brain says destroy players don't run Shang. Like that's, I know it's not entirely true, but that's like the assumption I go on when I play against destroy players. So then you lose some of these games when you make that assumption. But I would say generally it's true that most destroy players do not run Shang. I feel like it's making a sacrifice. So that means he probably wasn't running Zola, I'd guess would be the swap there. It's an unfortunate loss, but you know, you can't win them all. 66% win rate or whatever it is still pretty good. Ross on 2. Bob is not that good. Just Cull. Won't really worry about that. Surtur right. And then it's our left. Yeah, I think we start right. Oh, we can Crossbones middle. That's actually so huge. Cosmo is gonna be really big for us. We can try and Cosmo like a MODOK. Stop it from doing this. If we had Cosmo in hand right now, we could have tried to Cosmo snipe a Frigga. They didn't play. Or maybe they did. Frigga Meek or something. They just popped it instant. Is this not Bullseye discard? That's what I was... Could be off the mark. This. I think this just makes no sense. There's a good chance they pull an on reveal card, so that's just slowing down that. I mean, now there's just a 75% chance they pull a swarm, or 60% chance. Gambit can't hurt us, period. They have 3 Scorns and I feel like we do, but we can only play Cull left. Thanos middle just better play. It might. because we could call left and then go up like. But if they have a discard card like MODOK, their collector is gonna go insane. What's up 12 right? And they can't play a discard card right. So we'd be like, yeah, assuming they don't have like a Dracula or something, which would be kind of weird based off what we've seen. We got there in the end. Just took a little bit of self-convincing. Well, we went like 4-1 or something in games. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, let me know, subscribe for future guides, and I'll see you in the next one.